Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Game Aim Plus, where my aiming is gaming. I am your host, the boy G, and we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Alright, in this video, we are gonna talk about Kirby Air Ride for Nintendo Switch. Yes, Kirby Air Ride, the amazing game from the Nintendo GameCube. Alright, now listen. I want to apologize ahead of time if you are somebody that did not get a chance to grow up playing this amazing Kirby racing game. Yes, a Kirby racing game. Listen to me. This Kirby Air Ride was absolutely phenomenal. It was like 3 games in one, and I'm going to explain how. And I'm just so upset that it's such a slept-on game, and I feel like it's so underrated and it's not shown the respect that it deserves. And that needs to change immediately, okay? Because listen, Kirby Air Ride, it can literally probably blow Mario Kart out of the water. Yes, I said it. I don't care. I said it. Kirby Air Ride is probably one of the greatest racing games ever, and the fact that it came from a Kirby game, which made no sense, but it didn't matter because back then on the GameCube it was phenomenal. All right, it was so great. It had the racing, it had the air ride mode, right? And it was just all racing. Okay, it's Kirby on his little warp star, and that's not the only thing you race on. There's multiple other different kind of warp stars that you get to race on. There's like an ice cream truck one, a one that looks like a shell with soap around it, and you slippy slide everywhere. And there's so many. There's like one that looks like kind of like a jet thing. And listen, they got a one wheel wheelie like warp star that you can ride. It's dope. Oh, it is dope. Okay, the difference, like all the different type of warp stars that you can race on, and all the different color Kirbys that you can ride with. Like there's multiple color Kirbys, of course, because you know people gotta pick characters. They pick Kirby, they can pick Meta Knight or King Dedede once you unlock them. Like this racing game is awesome. And then when you're racing, you get to like suck up enemies that are on the way. Like, and of course you already know how the suck up power works with Kirby. Okay, you suck up an enemy, and you can get the fire Kirby, you can get the thunder Kirby, you can get the plasma Kirby, you can get the ice Kirby, you can get the little wing Kirby, you can get the sleepy Kirby, you can get just about almost any Kirby in here. You can get the spike Kirby, the sword Kirby. Listen, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of power-ups that you can suck up in this game from enemies and use them in the race to help you. Alright? Like the plasma, like lightning one is dope because you could like charge it up to like a big electric ball thing. And listen, and you could use the power-ups to attack your enemies on the way to the finish line. There's multiple different tracks, and I'm talking like very unique and amazing tracks. It is so hard to explain, but it's not hard to explain at the same time because this game is just so fun. It was such a fun Kirby game. I enjoyed myself so much, and that's just the racing part. Okay, the racing part was dope. Now they have another mode in this game, right? And it's like top down, like it's like a top down Kirby riding racing game, right? I don't know, but that's how they wanted to make it. So it's a top down. There's like 7 different tracks. Okay, you pick Kirby and there's like 3 other people, and they're racing on these little tracks. Like it's weird, but it's kooky, but it's so fun. Like it's so fun. Now in the top down one, when you're looking, top down, you're racing on these little tracks. You get to see everybody on the same screen. There's not like, it doesn't get split into 4 like you do in the Kirby Air Ride mode. But in the top-down Kirby, like it's just so everybody on one screen, and the camera like is able to follow all 4 of y'all at the same time in like a weird way, but it does. All right, and in this one, you do not get you can't get the copy abilities, but that's fine because the laps are so short and the races are quick and so fun. You don't even need the copy abilities. You know what I mean? What you're trying to do is you can literally finish a whole lap in like 2 seconds. All right. It depends on how fast you go and how many you using your boosts properly as you turn it. You turning them corners with Kirby's little warp star. But yeah, listen. The top down is so fun. They could have made a game just off of that alone. I'm surprised they never did, but it is what it is. It's in Kirby Air Ride. All right. Now listen. All right, those are just the 2 modes. There's still another mode, right? And this is the big mode, right? This is the city trial. Now, mind you, okay, obviously this Kirby Air Ride, remaster, remake, whatever it would be, okay, it has to come to the Switch. It has to. Alright, because this is another one of those unique Kirby games that actually succeeded. Because you know, all these Kirby games, they make different kind of Kirby games. Sometimes they drift off the path of what Kirby does. And you know, sometimes it doesn't work out that well, you know. They got like the rainbow whatever string game, and then they got the cake Kirby where you roll around like a big old fat ball. And then they got, you know, like they got fighting Kirby, they got this Kirby, they got that Kirby, they got all kind of different Kirby games. But this is when they finally first dipped into a actual racing game that actually competed with Mario Kart. And I don't think they want that. That's probably why they haven't even brought it back, because they don't want this thing to start bringing up new conversations of other racing kart games besides Mario Kart. Because Kirby, I'm telling you, the Kirby Air Ride could have blown Mario Kart out the water. This game was so fun. Now the City Trial, like I was saying, Kirby City Trial, that is another mode where literally you got your little warp star, whatever, little mini car, whatever this thing is, mini warp star thing. You go into this world, right? And it's a big open world, right? Mind you, it's a big open world, and it's you and 3 other players in this world racing around. You see each other, okay? You can see each other in this world. All right, and you can fight each other. You can bang into each other. You can take other people's warp stars if you really want to. In this world, what you're trying to do is you got like a limited time limit, right? And you're trying to get all of these power-ups to raise up your abilities of your car. Okay, I'm talking about like, you know, like flight, glide, speed, power, blah, 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 blah. You know, all that good stuff, you know, but you got to be careful too, because you can get some things that can lower down your abilities of your car. So you don't want to do that. But the point of all of this is you're trying to build up your car to be like the best car in the world by the time this time limit ends. Okay, now this world is massive. Okay, you can go everywhere. You can go. I mean, there's water. There's a volcano. There's a grass field. There's like buildings you can go on top of. Like there's this, there's that. This thing is crazy. You can go on rails and on the warp star. Listen, the City Trial is like the best thing. And they always have like the items and the things to raise up your abilities. They have these things all over the place, and it's always randomized every time you go into this mode. Oh man, listen, I'm just thinking about it because it's so dope, right? So it's randomized, and then when the time is up, and you gotta be careful too, because they throw this while you're in the City Trial. You know what I mean? It throws like random things at you. Like sometimes it'll bring down meteors from the sky, or you gotta fight this big old bird thing. You know what I'm saying? Or like it's crazy. It throws a whole bunch of weird things at you, like things that you gotta do. Make sure you do it at this time limit and while it's happening. And it does these things just to mess up your entire thing, what's going on. And you gotta be careful, because if your car gets damaged too much, it can blow up, be destroyed, and then you gotta literally hop off your car. Kirby, you can literally hop off your car and run. Kirby's running. You could run to a whole new warp star somewhere, get on that jump, you feel me, and jump on a new one, and then but it sucks. And then you gotta start all over with your abilities, and you know what I mean, get this car back up to where your last car was as fast as you possibly can before the time never runs out. This thing is super dope. I love Kirby Air Ride's City Trial. Now, when you're done with all of this and the time limit is over, then boom, now you get to do a random mini game, or like I guess a mini game, but a random thing, a challenge at the end. And it's gonna, everything, all the abilities you got to power up your car, your warp star, whatever, it's gonna count in whatever this random, challenge is gonna be. It could be a gliding challenge. It could be a drag race challenge. It could be like a fighting challenge of y'all fighting each other on the carts. There's a whole bunch of different challenges they have, like a jumping challenge to see how far you can get. Listen, it's so cool. City Trial, it could have been a game on its own. Like they could have really, and if they bring this thing to the Switch, they should really expand on the trial, like the City Trial. Like, I don't know, make it bigger, make it more vast, throw more things into it, make it that we can make it more have more players in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because now this Kirby Air Rider would be so amazing nowadays because of online play. Now this way, now you can do City Trial with other people online around the world playing against you in the City Trial, trying to, do the thing, take your car, blow your car up, get the items, get their car better than your car. That way when it gets to the end of the thing, of the City Trial, y'all do the challenge at the end and then y'all face each other. Listen, it would be so fun. I'm telling you, alright, everything in this game is absolutely, I spent so many hours on this game back then. I still have it. It's somewhere over there with all my other games, but I have Kirby Air Ride still till this day, and I love it. I'll probably go play after this because I keep talking about it and now I want to play. But it's a great game. All right, this game should have been brought back from the past. It should have, you know what I mean, been remade, remastered. It doesn't even really need to be remade because the graphics look great on it on the GameCube. You know what I mean? They really do. Like, they look really good. So all you gotta do is remaster it, touch it up a little bit, bada bing, bada boom, do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? With y'all little remastered thing. Bang, drop it on the Switch. Here we go. Bang. Brand new Kirby game. Nobody ever got to play. They don't know. They didn't even know Kirby raced. They didn't even know Kirby was a racer. Now you know Kirby be out here riding on the Switch. He gonna ride on the Switch now. Hopefully. If they make this happen. Because I really want it to happen. Kirby Air Ride, bro. Such an underrated game. You have no idea. I am so sorry if you did not grow up playing this amazing game. I'm sorry for you. I truly am. You missed out. You missed out. But hopefully Nintendo can fix that, help you out, you know what I'm saying? Remaster the game, throw it on the Switch, and then bam! Now you get to play and enjoy this phenomenal Kirby racing game. That's better than Mario Kart. Kind of. It is. It's really fun. It's very different. Alright, so I'll say that. Maybe it's just different from Mario Kart. That's why I love it so much. You know, it's just completely different. But, like I said, go check out Kirby Air Ride if you haven't yet. Hopefully Nintendo makes this happen. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got, guys. Alright, so you guys let me know what you think about this. Do you love Kirby Air Ride? Do you not? Have you played it? Did you not? Would you want this to come back on the Switch? Let me know. Put in the comments. Talk to your boy and let's chitty chat. But yeah, there you go, guys. Game Aim Plus. Please subscribe. Click that little bell button. That way every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you in the next one. Booyah! Woo!